It's crunch time for construction crews rebuilding this Roman Catholic church in Edmonton, knowing the Pope will be visiting next month. The Vatican confirming Pope Francis is coming to Canada July 24th, a trip focused on Indigenous healing and reconciliation.
Really excited and nervous to meet with this individual.
Well, Elder Fernie Marty is glad to see the Pope will visit his church, Sacred Heart of the First People. He says the most important stop of the papal visit will happen in Maskwacis earlier that day, the Central Alberta First Nation, home to Ermiskin Residential School.
As an individual, I feel honored that he is going to make this apology on Canadian soil. Like they said, Maskwacis, I believe that as a day school survivor, I will continue my healing, and it's important for me to hear that.
It's the Pope's only stop at a former residential school when he visits Canada next month, as the 85-year-old leader of the Catholic Church deals with health and mobility issues. Pope Francis did apologize to survivors in Rome last April, but some voicing frustration. He only apologized on behalf of the individual members of the church who perpetrated abuse, and not for the church's involvement in the systemic abuse of Indigenous people.
It's up to the individual to accept it or to not accept it. I think for the whole world, to witness such an apology is huge.
The papal visit in Alberta includes a pilgrimage at Lac Ste. Anne and a Holy Mass at Commonwealth Stadium before heading to Quebec City and Iqaluit.
As much as possible, we are trying to make invitation to those people who have gone through residential schools, have been negatively affected.
For Sacred Heart, the Indigenous-focused church is in the final stages of rebuilding after an accidental fire in 2020 caused by improper disposal of smudging materials, seeing the timing as an opportunity to refocus on being a hub for reconciliation in Edmonton's inner city for Indigenous and non-Indigenous.
What I've often said is that for real reconciliation to deepen in our country, the tribe that I belong to, which is the tribe of the settlers, my tribe needs to begin feeling more completely that we have prospered coming to this country at the cost of the Indigenous and the First Peoples.
And beyond the work to rebuild Sacred Heart, the Archdiocese says they'll be very busy, and they're looking for volunteers, both in and around Edmonton, Quebec City, and Iqaluit, to help in this next step towards reconciliation. From Edmonton, Carly Robinson, City News.